What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on up in here, y'all? What is the tea? What's going on? I know I've been pushing this live back all goddamn day. It's supposed to be at 1, then it's supposed to be at 2, then it's supposed to be at 5, then it's supposed to be at 6. And I was just trying to allow, because I know that T was going live, and I didn't want to be on live while he was live. And then I know that Brooke was live as well, and I think she's still live right about now. But I wanted to watch some of her live, but I'm like, if I keep on pushing this shit back, I ain't gonna never be able to get my shit out. So that's why I just went on and decided that I'm just gonna go on and go live right about now while it's hot. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm finna go do. Because if I don't do it now, I ain't gonna never do it, because I already got another live at 8 o'clock with a special guest who is a local Atlanta singer by the name of Lyric B. We'll be doing an album review together, an album of his choice. We'll be reviewing the Monica, the Makings of Me album at 8 o'clock on live, okay? But there's another thing that I want you guys to be prepared for, though. Roasted Review, okay? So we got a special episode of Roasted Review, and I'm trying to see if I can pull up the let me see if I can pull up the image, because Josiah really did a marvelous job on this, and I don't know where it's at. That's not it. Okay. But anyway, let me just go on and let y'all know that me, T, and Josiah, we are returning for Roasted Review. We have a special episode of Roasted Review, and the special episode is basically us recapping the top 10 moments of Chasing Atlanta. That's basically what we're doing. We're recapping the top 10 moments of Chasing Atlanta. We all came together, we picked these different moments, and as of now, after we get done with this, I'm gonna go and finish off basically positioning the numbers and see exactly where they should be, who should be number 1, who should be number 2, who should be number 10, all of that shit. So I'm gonna be doing all of that for the later on this evening. But yes, we'll be here tomorrow night at 8:30 for Roasted Review, and it's going to be a fun episode. It's going to be it was already fun looking back at old moments and trying to figure out, okay, what moments are considered being, the top 10 moments of Chasing Atlanta. It was very hard because they had a whole lot of moments, and it may be some moments where they have to be honorable mentions, but we got a solid 10 moments. Okay, all we got to do now is position them from 10 to 1. That's all we got to do. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the gist of that. Now it's 27 of y'all up in here right now. Excuse me. 27 of y'all, but I only see 3 people up in here. That's Payne, that's Kendra, which is 2 of my mods in there, and I see Lakia Jackson in here. If it's 29 folks up in here, we need 29 people up in this bitch engaging. Let's get the engagement up. Now, before we get started at the 5-minute mark, I also want to say that I really appreciate everybody who tuned into my interview with Elijah yesterday. I've gotten some great feedback from that interview, for real. Everybody said that I did a marvelous job on that interview, and I really appreciate everybody that tuned in, y'all. I got my subscriber count went up so damn fast after that interview that it don't make no sense. And I ain't mad at you. Okay. Make sure them numbers go up. I ain't mad at it at all. I love every moment, every second of that, because that made me go up some, I was here for it, man. The people came in and they really supported, and I really love it. So shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to everybody who loved the interview, because it was amazing. It's probably one of my best ones. I always say that I'm really, really good at interviews. I may not be the best at recapping the reality shows, but I'm definitely good at interviews. And when I tell y'all, that interview came off the dome. I didn't have no notes. I didn't write no questions. Those questions came off the dome. And I love Elijah now. I already did, but that interview kind of made me look at him away. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to work with him again. I might have to take him in as a little brother now. because that's what I see him as. You know, I walked away from that interview with a different type of feeling. So and I also didn't help that this morning I woke up to a text message from Bando letting me know how great I did with the interview and stuff like that. Like, he gave me so much positive feedback, and I really appreciated it. But anyway, you guys, we're about to go ahead and get into this thing right now. With 34 of y'all up in here right now. So let's go ahead and get into today's show. But y'all already know how it goes. When we get this show started, y'all already know. I need for you guys to light this chat up with the flames. We need flames all up and through this chat. I don't need to see nothing but fire for the next, next 40 seconds. That's all I need to see is fire. So let's go ahead and light this chat up real quick. Yes, come on, light this chat up. All right, we're at the 7-minute mark, so let's go ahead and get into the show. It's 40 of y'all up in here. Let's get into it. Now, let's start off with the wait. So this is the show for today. We're about to talk about a couple of things, including Nene, Simone, and Heavenly, and Belle Collective is back alongside a Belle Collective spinoff. We're in another city. We started off in Jackson, but now we are also in motherfucking Birmingham now, and I am ready for it. Okay, so let's get into it. So let's start off with the very first story. Let's get into Simone and Heavenly. Now, if y'all been watching Married to Medicine, y'all should know that there is some underlining issue with Simone and Heavenly. Now Heavenly was on Carlos King, and she told Carlos that that Simone be looking up folks' information, looking up car information and all that other stuff behind people's back. And we're gonna get into that because Simone also responded. So let's get into what Heavenly actually said. Let's take a listen to that.
Saying Simone was a hater because I don't know if it came up yet. Simone looking people's stuff up. Did they talk about that yet?
So is this true? The burning question is this: is it true that Simone looks up information on people?
Absolutely. I will tell you this. She looked up my house, right? And she said your house is worth this, but it ain't her looking it up. It has to be Cecil, because I know Simone cannot go through MLS and look it up. She's not doing it. It's Cecil doing it, right? I'm gonna just say what it is. She's not gonna say it's Cecil, but I promise to God it's Cecil. Okay, so she said your house is worth this, and I said, Simone, I have 47 acres. That means I have 3 addresses. Did you look up all 3 addresses? Oh no, I didn't look up. Well, bitch, go back. You know what I'm saying? She looked at Contessa stuff. She looked up that new building Contessa was bragging about. Not bragging, but she told us she bought a new building, right? I'm happy for her. Anything somebody get real estate they can appreciate, I'm happy for them. If they, you know what I'm saying? If they like it, I love it. Contessa bought a building. She already got her house, right? Beautiful house in a nice area. She bought the building. Simone looked the building up and told all of us that Contessa was lying. She did not own that building. Simone had the address wrong. So my whole thing is, listen, so we were talking about it. We were kicking like, Simone, you looking up people's shit, but it's wrong, right? And then Simone said, well, I look up car shit. If you give me the VIN number, I look up that Rolls Royce because I want to see who name it's in. So, I'm a messy bitch. So I told her. Yes, I told her. But they messy too. They started talking about my son, and Simone set her ass up and they said, yes, it's true. So they be mad at me for telling it, but they not mad at themselves for doing it. I'm tired of trying to be friends with people that's not really my friend. That's why I kept saying to.
Okay, so that was Heavenly basically saying that Simone will look up your shit behind your back, and then, or whatever. Like she said, she looked up her house. She looked up the shit about Contessa's building that she's building. She looked up Contessa's house. She looked up Heavenly's house. And then she said she was going to look up Quad's car to see whose name is on the goddamn car. Now, let's get into the next part. Now, Simone actually responded to that, and Simone said, yes, when you are sitting on national TV lying about what you got or not and how you paid for it or not, I'm looking your shit up Newsflash, y'all tell verifiable lies. Anybody can look it up. So basically, Simone actually admits to looking up these folks' information on their cars and on their houses and all of that other shit. Now, let me just say this. It ain't nothing on this earth that's going to make me look up anybody's personal information, whether it be their car, whether it be their house, whether it be their apartments, whether it be anything. You know why? Because I sincerely and genuinely don't give a fuck about any of that. So the fact that Simone is even out here looking up people's shit, the fact that Simone is even sitting up here admitting that she's looking up people's shit, and then want to say that they tell lies. Girl, it ain't really your place to be looking up people's stuff. And you know what? I understand that anybody can look up shit. Anybody, like, you can look up a person's mug shot if you want to. You can look that up if you want to. Like people will go on the jailbird sites and go look up folks' mug shots and shit like that. I don't think I got one. Did I get a mug shot? Or did they just take my picture? I don't think I got a mug shot. I don't recall having a mug shot. I could have sworn they took a picture of me though when they arrested me that one time. But I don't think so. But that's another story. But look, bitch is gonna be looking up my mug shot if I got one. But don't you want to get a mug shot when you get when you go to a sale or something? Because I ain't have to go to no sale. I just had to sit in the booking room. So I don't really think there's a mug shot of me out there nowhere. I don't know. But anyway, I just feel like Simone is I've been telling y'all because I be covering Married to Medicine on and off. Y'all know that it's on and off when I cover Married to Medicine for real. But I just want y'all to know that I've been fucking telling y'all that out of everybody on this show, everybody like to say they're quietest, the slimiest person on this show. But I really feel like it's Simone. Simone been a hater, okay? Simone been a person that's keeping up shit on the low. She do shit behind the scenes, like looking up people's shit behind the motherfucking scenes. Okay, like that's how I feel. She's always been the main one that be stirring the pot and get away with it. She gets away with stirring the pot. She goes off unscathed. Every time she stir that motherfucking pot, she goes off unscathed. I would never understand how the fuck she gets off unscathed. I feel because even with Mariah, I've never been a fan of Mariah. Y'all know that. I've never been a fan of her purse having mama, her business card ass sister, or Mariah's crunchy ass edges. Never been a fan. But when it comes down to everything, people have stated that that Quad was the one who led the brigade to get Mariah off the show or get her out of the group. I personally feel like this. It wasn't really Quad. Like Quad didn't want to be around Mariah, yeah. But Simone was the one who led the charge, though. Simone was the one who told everybody, we're not going to invite Mariah to our events. She led the charge. But people never want to get it to her. They be so focused on Quad and her edges that they don't never say nothing about what Simone and her book teeth be doing. Why not? Why don't we talk about that? Why we never speak on the fact that Simone literally led the charge to get Simone off this motherfucking show? It's always been Simone. Simone always doing weird shit to people. But then when we get to the reunion, she wants to scream and yell about how she's a good friend. But see, this is why I feel like Married to Medicine is so overrated, because people like to put Married to Medicine on this motherfucking pedestal like they real friends. Baby, the shit these girls do to each other on this show, they ain't no real friends. They ain't no real friends. Ain't no real friend gonna sit up here and look up your VIN number. Ain't no real friend gonna look up shit about your house. Ain't no real friend gonna do that. There have been some friends where I had some questions about them and how they was able to pay for it, because the last time I checked, you was a broke ass bitch asking me for money. So how the fuck was you able to buy this car? Yeah, but I'm not gonna look it up. I don't give a fuck. I do got questions, but I'm not gonna ask them because it really ain't none of my motherfucking business, to be honest. So what's really going on? And not to mention, she was one of the people that did get Sweet Tea on this fucking show. Love Sweet Tea, y'all know I do. But she was one of the people that got on the show. She was the same person that led that attack on Quad. When she went to the Sister Circle, and they were so pressed about the Sister Circle girls. And I'm just like, why are y'all so pressed? So y'all mad because she got some new friends where she feels safe with them. So the only way that I could be your friend is if I tell you my motherfucking business. She don't feel safe with you hoes. Then when she was trying to tell y'all what she was going through with Dr. G, some of y'all didn't even believe her. Mariah. People ain't gonna talk about how she was taking Dr. G's side and wanted to act like Quad was lying about being abused. Don't nobody bring up that type of shit. I'm just saying. But everybody ain't ready for that conversation. So we can move on to the next topic of the day. And that is Miss Nene Leaks. Everybody been talking about Nene since yesterday, okay? Everybody been talking about it, so we're going to talk about it right now, okay? Now, Nene Leaks has finally made her return to Bravo after so many years of being, like, banished from the network, not being able to get no work on the network, and all that other stuff. She is back on Bravo in a certain type of capacity, right? So a lot of the people are happy about her coming back. So apparently we already talked about it the day before yesterday, but Nene was basically being brought in to do Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip or whatever. And I think Andy pretty much confirmed it. But yesterday, Nene came out and did a video where she confirmed it herself. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna go ahead and get into the things. Okay, let's go ahead and put her on up here. Nene need to stop it with the filters, though. No lie, I ain't trying to be no hater or nothing like that, but she need to quit it with the filters. She need to quit it with the lip filters and all that, because she don't need all that shit. She looking like a damn AI picture or something. But let's go ahead and get into Nene.
Hey, you guys. Okay. It's your girl, Nene Leaks. Okay, so where do I start? This has been a really long journey. And gosh, I'm happy, overjoyed to say that I will be returning to Bravo. I almost can't even believe the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. First, I have to thank a lot of people here. I want to thank Francis Burke, Andy Cohen, so many executives behind the scenes who have worked to make this happen. So many people that have continued to throw my name in the ring over and over again. Thank you to everybody over at Bravo. Thank you to all the people over at Truly Original. Thank you to Shed Media. Thank you to the producers on the ground who are calling and texting me and wanting this to be an amazing thing. I'm so happy to do it. I'm so happy to do it for you guys. Thank you, Darren Ward, for talking me through everything when we talked a few weeks ago and cried on the phone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I have to thank some of the housewives that I know that have continuously kept my name, being said behind the scenes. Portia Williams. Yeah, thank you so much. You know how I feel about you. You're my little sister. Thank you. I appreciate everything. Phaedra Parks. Thank you so much, Phaedra, for keeping my name going. And all of you guys and all of you ladies who constantly say my name and keep my name out in the ring, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for it. I'm just doggone excited to do this. I'm excited to see all of you girls. It's going to be a time. It's going to be a time. Yes, bitches, I am back. Okay, now pick your faces up off the floor. Okay. See you on Bravo. Love you.
So that was Nene basically giving her spiel about returning to Bravo and things like that. Now, y'all know it wouldn't be me if I didn't kind of take a little bit from what she said and kind of question some of the things that she said. Now, her and Portia were just beefing. And they were just saying that Portia didn't want to do a job because Nene was coming. And Nene constantly says that Portia is a bad friend. I never understand this whole friendship that her and Portia got. I just don't understand it. Like this whole big sis, little sis shit. Josiah and I would never. Okay? Would never. I don't get it. Because one minute Portia is a bad friend. She don't answer. She don't call. She don't do shit. She's a bad friend. All that other shit. But now you're thanking her for keeping your name out there, but she a bad friend. Phaedra. Like for many, many years, you wouldn't even forgive Cynthia for certain shit. But yeah, you walking around here with Phaedra, who was trying to film with your half sisters, trying to get information on you, trying to get dirt on you, and all this other stuff. And now you bosom buddies with Phaedra. I guess this is just the reality TV of it all. And I guess it's something that I never understand. And that's why I be saying I'm too real for this shit, because the things that they get past, I could never get past. Like the fact that Phaedra went out of her way to go behind her back and go try to film with her sisters that she knew wasn't fucking with her to get some information and get some dirt on her. Ain't no way in hell I'll talk to Phaedra ever again. I couldn't. I just couldn't. You feel what I'm saying? I couldn't. If Portia is such a bad fucking friend, do you think that I'll be out here talking to Portia, calling her my little sis? She's a bad friend, remember? She's a bad friend, remember? So what we talking about? What we talking about? What we doing? And then, girl, even with Candy, I don't see how the hell she cool with Portia. Ain't no way in the fuck I'll be cool with a motherfucker like that. Anytime you make up a lie on me that could ruin my life, I'll never be cool with your ass. But that goes back to what I be saying. Like, you know, people say I'm a grudge holder, and you can call me whatever you want, but I just couldn't do it. I can't speak for everybody else, but I just couldn't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you could do it, that's fine. If that's something that you're good for doing, that is absolutely fine too. But I can't do it. I can't do that. Now, there's more to this story that I want to get into. Now, not only is Nene on this show, they revealed the entire cast for this show, right? So I got opinions about this, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all got opinions about this. So this is the cast for the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. You got Portia representing for ATL. You got Vicky Gunvalson. I cannot stand that lady. She's one of the reasons why I hated Orange County, because Vicky don't know how to talk to people. Vicky will scream all up in your face and shit like that. Now I forget that I'm on Bravo and slap the shit out of Vicky, because the way that she screams up in people's faces and shit, I just, you know, I be telling y'all, I can't handle a motherfucker screaming at me now. You're gonna have to calm your ass down. You can't be screaming up in my goddamn face. For real, for real. Teresa Giudice, why? I'm tired of Teresa, but if they're gonna get somebody to represent these franchises, then they got the right person. So they got They got a Portia representing for ATL. They got Vicky representing for Orange County. They got Teresa representing for New Jersey. You got Giselle representing for Potomac. Now, here's my thing. I get why they got Giselle, but I would rather them have Karen represent for Potomac, though. I just feel like they keep on trying to make Giselle happen, and she's not even a fan favorite. You know, like she's your resident villain on Potomac, but it's just like, girl, okay. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, okay, girl, whatever. You got Lisa from Salt Lake City. I would have preferred them give it to Mary. Let Mary Crosby come on here. Could you imagine Mary and Nene on the same show? Missed opportunities. That's all I'm saying. They got Kyle representing for Beverly Hills. Girl, bye. I'm sick of Kyle. Sick of her. And we also have Luann representing for New York. I would have rather had Ramona over Luann, but that's just my personal. Some of these people, they have done shit with them many times already, and I'm kind of tired of seeing some of them, but whatever. Yeah, however y'all feel about this cast that I just named, leave it down below. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the last part of the show. Yes, this live is not long today. It's pretty short, but let's get to the last part of the show. And it's all about Belle Collective. Now, let me tell y'all something. I got some tea for you guys about the original Belle Collective. Some tea just hit my door. My door today, and I got, y'all know, when it come down to Belle Collective, I got the tea, honey. I got the tea. But we're gonna start it off with the very first thing, y'all, and that is Stormi Steele. Let's get into her. Let's get into her move real quick. Now, OWN has greenlit a Belle Collective Birmingham, and it will be led by Stormi Steele. Okay, so let's get into it. OWN is expanding the Belle Collective franchise with Belle Collective Birmingham. The show features former Love and Marriage Huntsville star Stormi Steele as she connects with successful women in Birmingham, aiming to enhance the city's beauty and influence. Stormi will work with various allies, including CFO Amber Jones, entrepreneur Tiffany Jones, marketing strategist Frumi Ford, model and marketer Sinetta Hawkins, and talent manager Kayla Inman. As for the original Belle Collective, the show will return Friday, February the 13th. That's the day after my birthday. Okay. So let's get into the things. Now, let me make sure it ain't nothing that I'm leaving out. Okay, let's make sure it ain't nothing that I'm leaving out. We got 91 people up in here. We're almost at the goal to have 1,000 people in our lives. If we don't get to 1,000 today, that's fine, but we almost there, child. But not 1,000, I mean 100. It's okay if we don't, child. But where we at? I'm trying to go to the Variety website because I know that's where the original article about Stormi Steele joining the Belle Collective family was at. Yes, there it is right there. I'm trying to make sure I'm not leaving nothing up out of here. Okay, so it pretty much said the same thing. Okay, I got it. So let's be clear. Number one, I'm very, very happy for Stormi. I'm happy for Stormi. I think that she was I think that this show is probably a better fit for her. Now, I saw some people in the comments saying, just add Mel and we got a show. No. I'm good on that. However, I think this is good for Stormi. That guy, and what I know we give Carlos a whole lot. I know we do. I'm one of the ones that do. But one thing that I do like about Carlos is that he's actually shedding light on cities that nobody would ever go to. Like, he went to my stomping grounds for the first Belle Collective, and now he's over there in Alabama, and then he did Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, he's giving cities that nobody really looks at a chance to shine. And I think that that's a great idea to do that because we got stories. Us Mississippians, we got stories. Now, yeah, I love Mississippi. Absolutely. I love Mississippi. And I moved out here to the A. That's true. But I'm from Mississippi. I know some of them people, so I know how it goes. We got stories in Mississippi. If they really want to dig deep, if he want a more ratchet show, he can go to my damn city. Okay, he can go to my city. He got a whole lot of stories he could tell. It's so many people that I could put on that goddamn show. It's a chick from my hometown named Sweetie. Girl, she could be the center peach. I don't give a fuck. That girl could make you some good TV. I know that for a fact. But that's besides the point. But I'm glad that he is actually, you know what I'm saying, like putting more spotlight on these southern cities that nobody would ever think to bring a show to. And that's very admirable. And I love it. And I'm glad to see Stormi back on TV because I wanted her back on Love and Mayor Huntsville. But Stormi has really elevated since she left Love and Mayor Huntsville. Like, you know, she's the #1 TikTok seller. She, you know, her business is doing very well. A lot of people that I know be buying Canvas Beauty. You know, she's doing very, very well. So shout out to Stormi. You know, I didn't start out being like the biggest fan of Stormi like that, but I like to see people succeed. And she's from Mississippi too. So that's even more reason for her to succeed. So go ahead, Stormi. Now she's leading a show, and I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. Now, with him giving us another helping of Belle Collective, does that mean he's going to put more time into Belle Collective? Let's just hope and pray that he do. Okay? Now, let's get to the last part. Now, this is also a part of the last part of the show. So let's talk about Miss Belle Collective, y'all. Belle Collective returns on the day after my birthday, February the 13th, on Friday night. And baby, let me tell y'all something. It's a whole lot of tea that I know about when it come down to Belle Collective. Do y'all want to know some of the tea? I ain't gonna give everything away, but y'all want to know some of the tea? If you want to know some tea, some of this Belle Collective tea, y'all gotta leave some fire. Y'all gotta flame up the chat if y'all want some of this Belle Collective tea. Because the tea is great. When I got that tea today, baby, I was like, oh baby, this is gonna be a good season. If y'all want this Belle Collective tea, light this damn chat up. Please light it up. I see y'all light it up because y'all want that tea. Okay. So, according to what was put on my desk, right? Belle Collective season 7 finna be one of their best seasons. And they're still filming. So let's be clear. So I guess Carlos doing some shit differently this time because, you know, last season they had finished filming the show and then they did the reunion like months before the show even came out. So it looked like they're not doing that no more. But they're still filming. They got another month. They'll probably be done filming a couple, maybe about 2 weeks after the actual premiere comes out. So they still filming. That's number one. Number two, Letitia, this ain't gonna be your season. Letitia is doing a lot of fuck shit, and she's actually pushing up certain people to do her dirty work for her. But as y'all saw in the trailer, her and Latrice almost got into a physical altercation. But I also want to let y'all know that ain't the only time they almost get into a physical altercation. There's at least twice that happened. That's number 3. Number 4. Besides Latrice, Letitia is also coming at 2 other Bells on this show. But she's trying to throw rocks and hide her hands with the situation, though. Like, it's like she's trying to sabotage people's relationships in a sense, but she don't want nobody to know that it's her that's doing it. So she got certain people in the fray that will do her dirty work for her. Not to mention, she brought her friend Shantae on, and her friend Shantae been getting her ass ate up by some of the girls on the show because she got Shantae on this show as her mouthpiece. Okay, number 3, Mandy is not gone. Mandy's still filming. She's not filming that much, but she's still around. Yes, indeed, Mandy's still filming. So no matter what Letitia tried to do, she's still filming. Yeah. Latrice ain't taking no prisoners. From what I heard, Latrice got some new energy on her. You know, the prim, the proper, you know, business-minded person is that we know Latrice to be. Latrice is showing that other side of her this season that I told y'all that was there. So Latrice ain't, you know, she ain't taking nobody shit this time. She ain't taking nobody shit this time. So yeah, Letitia got some work on her hands this season because remember she said all is fair in Belle Collective at the reunion. That was her basically let it be known that all is fair in Belle Collective. So now she's trying to come for everybody. And like I said, besides Latrice, it's two other Bells on this show that she's definitely coming for. I don't want to give that away, but it's two other Bells that she's actually coming for on this season. But once again, she's trying to throw a rock and hide her hand, but people know exactly what the fuck she doing. But once the show come out, I'll explain more about that. But just know that this season is going to be good. It's going to be better than last season, based off of the tea that I've heard. They still got some more shit to film. You know, they still filming. And yeah. Letitia doing a lot of shiesty shit this season, allegedly. So be on the lookout for it, y'all. So that's pretty much my tea for the day. And that's all I got. Now, we was able to reach 100 people for a short time. We did, but we still was able to do it. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I know that the scene is on the mid-season break right now, and we're supposed to come out on the 21st. But let me just get you guys prepared real quick. The episode might be late though. It might be. I'm not sure because we had like some technical difficulties with the last batch of confessionals that we did. So we have to go back and redo them Sunday. So that may cause a delay. Just to let y'all know, so won't nobody be surprised. That's the truth of the matter. So we gotta. There's only 3 people, including myself, me, Bando, and Delon. We got to go back and redo the confessions that we did 2 weeks ago because they came out horrible and there wasn't no sound or nothing. So it was a tech issue. So that's why it's a possibility that the episode might not even come out on Wednesday. It'll come out that week, but it probably won't come out Wednesday like it's supposed to because of a tech issue. Just letting y'all know that now. But hopefully it does come out on the day that it's supposed to. But if it don't, you know why. But anyway, y'all, with that being said, be sure to where we at? Be sure to go and pick up my book, which is called That's Why You're Lonely. It's available right now on Amazon and Kindle. So make sure you guys go and pick it up. And also be on the I'm about to say be on the lookout for pre-orders, but pre-orders are done. I've sent off all of my pre-orders. So be on the lookout for everything. So make sure you guys go pick up my book. With that being said, you guys, it's be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.
That 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catching face shots, fire catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact, the bitch, I'm the reason. When it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's giving.
Big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up. Don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my circle, ho. Don't ever play us. This the real hustle. We make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit. Talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast. Fucking with the best. Get money on the east. Plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north. But we run this out. Bitch, we outside. What you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you?